of the Splash Network's white paper. Many of you have probably heard about Splash Network now and are probably also investing in it or thinking about investing in it. And so I wanted to take a couple of minutes here and just review some of the highlights of the splassive network white paper. So as you can see here, this is the PDF version of the white paper. Very simple to look through and to read. I won't read everything word for word, but I will highlight a few things I think that are very important. First off, you have the introduction page here, which says it's the first ever deflationary daily ROI platform on AVAX. It offers a 2% daily return on investments, sustainable through tax on transaction, full team building referral system on compound interest. Second page here kind of gives you the table of contents, talks about the Splash Network, what the TAP is, compounding like a boss, onboarding system, the whale tax, the shore, and the overall roadmap for the splassive network. Page 3 says the Splash Network is the latest project developed by the Splassive team. The official token of the Splash Network is the Splash, which is on the Avalanche Smart Chain, or AVAX. It captures the value by being scarce, deflationary, censorship resistant, and by being built on a robust and truly decentralized blockchain. The section here in green, it's a little bit hard to read. I'm going to enlarge that a little bit. All right, it says the recommended exchange for trading Splash is the Whale contract, which can be found directly on the platform's website. It goes down further to talk about for other exchanges such as PancakeSwap, it is recommended to always cross-check the token against the Splash address provided on the splassive.com website. There are a lot of scams out there, so be careful. It says Splash can be deposited into the Splash's TAP contract to provide a consistent 2% daily return up to 360% of the initial principal amount. Very similar to the drip faucet, if you guys are familiar with that. Additionally, players can add their wrap BNB into the short contract to become a permanent liquidity provider for Splash and earn wrap BNB rewards indefinitely from multiple dividend streams and income generated from exchange fees. This page 4 talks about the TAP. It says the TAP is Splash Network's TAP is a low risk, high reward contract that operates similarly to a high yield certificate of deposit. Players can participate by purchasing Splash from the platform's swap page, joining other users in the Splassive team. You need at least 10 Splash minimum is required. Depositing Splash to the TAP contracts earns a consistent 2% daily return on their Splash up to 365 or 360% max payout. You can also compound your earnings through regular deposits, rolling rewards, as well as team-based referrals. Splash Network comes with a 10% tax on all transactions, including buys from the platform swap page. Another point I want to point out here is Splashes deposited into the TAP are sent to a burn address, and Splash is consistently being locked in liquidity pool through the short contract. Splash is the only deflationary daily ROI platform. Here's something that's important. It says the best strategy for Splash is direct referrals, as you will receive bonus rewards from referrals on their deposits and downline bonuses from players. They refer based on the amount of wave held in your wallet. And we'll go and talk about how to add some wave to your wallet as well. By doing this, you will dramatically accelerate your ROI period and allow your team's chain to grow organically. Not only are players able to passively increase their splash holdings in the TAP through participation over time, but the TAP also incentivizes players to participate actively by providing lucrative rewards lucrative referral rewards for holding Wave in their wallet and building out their team. There's also an airdrop feature, which is a great way to ensure that your account is in positive net deposit value standing, giving back to your team, and also build up referrals through frequent giveaways. And I want to pause right here and let you guys know that I am trying to build out my team as well. My referral link is included in the bottom of this video in the description. If you haven't joined a team or thinking about joining a second team, maybe, um, I'd really appreciate if you use my link. I definitely plan on participating in the regular airdrops and building my team, and hopefully that it'll build organically as well. Page 5. We all heard about Albert Einstein's quote that says, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. Very simple term here, compound interest or compounding itself. Very powerful in most of the protocols that are out there that offer any type of rewards or incentives for compounding your tokens that you have in the respective uh, DeFi platforms out there. Um, I also like to think that using the team is very important in helping to compound and to grow your tap and grow your base in the program. So I'll read this really quickly. It says the TAP's compound mechanism uses your current available splash dividends and redeposits them into the TAP contract, compounding your long-term earnings by increasing your daily cash flow and also by increasing your max payout. There is a 5% tax on compounding transaction instead of the 10% tax that is put on other splash transactions. This 5% tax goes to the pool that is used to pay out daily ROIs and referral bonuses. So basically, the more you compound, the more you add to the pool that's going to pay you out in ROI and referral bonuses. The splash uh, form, this tax is also paired with AVAX from the Shore's liquidity staking contract and locked in the Splash AVAX liquidity pool. Splash can be deposited into the TAPS contract that will provide a 2% daily return up to 360% of the initial deposit for participating over time. Additionally, players can add their AVAX into the short contract to become a permanent liquidity provider. It goes down here to talk about Splash is the only deflationary ROI token that pays stakers and referrers from a tax on transaction and not through inflation. And the formula that they have here is net deposit value equals deposits plus airdrops plus rolls minus claims. So you always want to make sure that you are compounding regularly. If you have a team, you want to make sure you're airdropping regularly. And if you can make deposits, you want to do that as well. And so long as that value is greater than what you're claiming, you're going to remain in a positive standing in the contract. The onboarding system. In order to successfully make a deposit into the TAP staking contract, you will first need to join someone else's team by clicking on their referral link or by manually adding their wallet address into the Buddy referral system. And like I mentioned before, my referral address is in the description there. And if you're looking to join a team, please come on aboard. In order to receive referral rewards, players must hold Wave in their wallet, and the depth of the referral received will be determined by their individual Wave tier requirements. In addition, accounts must have a positive deposit status for direct referral bonus rewards as well. Not only will you get bonuses from your downline referrals, but you will also get a 2.5% deposit slash compounding bonus when you deposit under a team wallet. This means that someone who has 5 or more direct referrals. And the rate sheet is included below to show you how you can receive your referral bonuses. And as you can see over here, one downline, you need to have 5,000 Wave, two downlines, 10,000, so on and so forth. And right now, at the time of making this video, Wave is fairly inexpensive. If it holds similarly to the BR34P token that's in the drip network. Right now is a really good time to get in and get some good wave adding into your wallet at a really good price. And if it holds true to what B the other token does, you'll not only be able to increase your downline, but the value of your wave that you would have into your wallet will also increase over time. I think that's really cool. Um, this next page here talks about the whale tax. Page 7 talks about the whale tax. This is really good. I like to see when protocols kind of have a whale tax involved. It helps to add some credibility to the DeFi, and it also helps to prevent the big account holders from just crashing the entire uh, protocol altogether. So what the splassive have done, they says that we have added a whale tax on withdrawals to help curb the whale's ability to outpace other players in the game, forcing them to kick back some of their rewards to the community and maintain sustainability of the project. The tax goes as follows and does not apply to anyone below these staked holdings. And so let's take a look at that in detail. So what it says right here is that the total supply percent and the tax percent. So the more that you hold in the total supply, the more tax you're going to have to pay if you want to sell or liquidate your standings. And so, yeah, if you hold somewhere between 3% of the entire supply, you're going to pay about 15% tax, up to 4%, 20% tax, so on and so forth. So if you're a big whale in this network, this is something that you want to pay attention to. Nothing against the whales that are out there. They actually help to add more money into the liquidity pool, but at the same time, they can also drain it. So just know that if you are making big deposits in here, if when you get ready to liquidate or something, you want to pay attention to their whale tax that they have. Page 8 talks about the whale itself, the WELL, not WHLE. It says the whale is the Splash Network solution for players that want to benefit from non-inflationary yield farming through adding liquidity to Splash. Players can participate by adding AVAX to the short contract and earn passive perpetual AVAX rewards, which also providing lock liquidity to the Splash ecosystem. AVAX rewards are paid out instantly through a persisting Splash protocol from the dividend pool. And this was basically saying that this is how your 2% is coming through every day. The whale helps provide long-term price support and an ever-rising potential price floor, as permanently locked liquidity is added to the Splash token on the Splash Network's swap exchange. Not only are players able to receive a perpetual AVAX dividends using the whale, but the whale ensures that the floor of liquidity for Splash is hardened, providing permanently locked liquidity and long-term price support. When you enter the short contract, you are swapping AVAX for a token called Drop that is held by the short contract and represents your share of the Splash/AVAX liquidity pool. Drop will not fluctuate in value and is pegged at a 1-for-1 with Splash times AVAX. And I'll let you read the rest of that on your own. Here's the roadmap. It's kind of interesting. The Splash Network is a complete, fully functional, and sustainable project. In the weeks following the launch of Splash, multiple development updates are ready and are ready to be pushed and will keep the excitement building and give investors plenty of things to look forward to. Below are just a few layers of the development that we will push after the launch. It says the pre-sale for whitelist only, that's already happened. The Splash launch, which is 24 to 48 hours after that, that's already happened. The Splash NFT games 2 to 3 weeks after the launch, so I guess that's coming up next. The Splash Forum will also be launched within the game, and the Splash DAO is 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks after that. So a few things to look forward to. I'm sure there's going to be more to come with this particular DeFi, and so far we're in the very beginning stages of it, and I'm definitely excited about it, and I hope you are too. Again, my referral link or my wallet address is included in the description below. And if you haven't joined the team or thinking about joining a second team, please consider mine. So thank you all for watching this video. I hope it was a little bit helpful. I know people don't always like to read through all of the documentation, so I wanted to highlight a few things that I thought were important. But please do your own due diligence. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a guru in the crypto space. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing information whenever I can on things that I'm interested in. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great day.